Good day, beautiful people. My name is Makeba Evans, and my website is shareourlovelight.com. I am a life coach, and I am injecting myself into your life in a segment that I like to call Moments with Me. Today, we will be opening up our minds to receive the positive words of a great man. His name, Mahatma Gandhi. He didn't know when he spoke these words that we would look to them often for words of wisdom, for ways to find some positivity in the things that we do or should do on a daily basis. His words, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Very powerful words. Such a great space to be in when you are forgetting about the things that you need to do, your bills, your responsibilities, the things that you have to do at work to get a job done. When you jump into an act of service, when you are helping another, it's nothing that feels more empowering than to make another smile and not expect anything from it. That is the service that Gandhi was speaking about. Now, we often are so busy in accomplishing and acquiring and assimilating and searching and seeking for so many things, even nothing. A lot of times we find ourselves just doing busy work, and you turn around and you look behind you, or you look in your phone on your list of things that you had to do, and those things that you needed to do you didn't even do because you were busy doing something else. We need to work on being more productive in life. When we share ourselves with other people, with the world, something happens in our heads and in our hearts that make us feel so wonderful, that make us feel so joyous, that keep us in a positive space and appreciate those things that we have. Because often I find that we step over those, that we don't make the effort to acknowledge they exist. We kind of walk around in zombie mode, not observing what's going on to the left and to the right with our blinders on, going from point A to point B and not paying attention to those little things that can be so helpful in life. We have lost the humanity that keeps us connected on a daily basis, being compassionate to those less fortunate. That often helps us appreciate the things that we have in life. So sharing ourselves with an act of service for others can bring us closer and more connected to our true selves. I do find that we are self-centered creatures, that we will not commit unless we benefit. And that can sometimes be selfish. Being selfish is not the way that we want to live. Being selfish is just an act of existing in the world, giving of ourselves with no expectations. Now that's a gift in itself. Sharing ourselves through service can ripple out into the world and encourage others to do the same. There are so many ways to share ourselves. You can do a clothing drive, a coat drive, a food drive, even a toy drive can help lift some of that burden off of parents who have small children. We often get overwhelmed with the things that society and our culture has put on our shoulders. Those things like Christmas and giving presents, those are necessary. And it's hard to tell our children about Christmas and how often And most of the times, it has become such a commercial thing. But if you can help a parent who has small children by purchasing a toy or putting on a toy drive to give to a church or a shelter, those toy drives are often very helpful. You know, those people are going through things that being able to remove themselves into an imaginary world for a moment, a toy can do just that. Shoot, sometimes I need to remove myself from things going on in life. Might pick up a toy, sit down on the floor, play with a small child. It can be helpful in so many ways. If you find a school with the literacy programs, you can go read to those children. And that act of service will help that child, and it also will help the teacher by allowing her to maybe do something else for those few minutes while you get the children's attention and take them off to a special place through the words that someone has written in a book. Organizing a cleanup in a public area or park, that can be a way. You know, when we get our friends and our colleagues and our family members together to go do these acts of service, we make connections and have conversations that maybe we might not have ever been privy to. That's a way there to enlighten others with our wisdom, what we think that we know, what we want to share, how we can help others, the conversations, the heartstrings that are pulled on, the hugs that are given, the soft kisses on a cheek can mean so much as we move our way through life. Fixing meals for homeless. Unfortunately, we have a lot of people, for whatever reason, maybe something in life, you know, we often are living paycheck to paycheck. You never know what it would take to have you or a loved one in that position. Some people honestly have chosen to release their responsibilities and live the homeless life. You can have conversations with people, pick their brains, see what's in their hearts, see what's in their minds. Wisdom can come from so many places. And if we work together, great things will be created and flourish. If we share our love light, then we can illuminate the universe with our brilliance and warm the hearts of most with our love. I did something this weekend. I was blessed and fortunate enough to meet a mother who had 3 children. And unfortunately, her 2 sons lost their lives to violence. They lost their lives in an 11-month time span. Whew, it's so hard to imagine such a thing. I have 6 sons, and I just couldn't even fathom the pain in losing one, but to lose two in an 11-month time span. And so, an act of service, and I didn't even think about it. I just went to support her cause. Once a year, she has a march. People said nice things about her children and read about their accomplishments and the dreams that they had in life, and prayed together and released balloons and showed her and the other family members and her son's children that they were still in our thoughts and in our hearts and in our minds. And that didn't take much out of me. It was 2 hours. It's a nice, bright, sunny day, great conversations, talk to people that I wouldn't normally have shared words with. And that was an act of service that I was able to provide just by supporting something that she had put together in remembrance of her children. You never know how you can touch another. You never know how another can touch you. Take a few moments in your life to organize, to participate in acts of service, because the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I want to thank you again, whether you are watching this live or if you are checking this out on Facebook or YouTube or on my website. Thank you so much. I want to tell you how to connect with me via social media. I can be found on the World Wide Web at shareourlovelight.com. Yes, I am a life coach extraordinaire, and I would love to help set up systems and help you navigate and focus and prioritize things in your life to get you to take the next baby step necessary to reach that next milestone in your life. So coaching at shareourlovelight.com is how you reach me. You can join our group on Facebook /groups/share our love light. On Instagram, you can find me at /Makeba Evans and Twitter /Makeba Evans. Today, every day, figure out a way to make somebody smile. Share our love light is what we are meant to do. If you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, share it, like it, enjoy it, pass it on. I will see you next time. I am Makeba. Have a wonderful and powerful day.